Marcus Mariota is one of those quarterbacks I just have a really hard time placing how good he is. His numbers are never anything special, but he'll just have these games sometimes that not only does he look like a franchise quarterback, but he looks like he could be a top 10 quarterback in the league. One of the things that makes Marcus Mariota special is he doesn't make a lot of dumb decisions, and he has a good ability to run with the football. Take this play for example. New England is going to be running a cover 1 hole, which is completely designed to take away the middle of the field. It ends up being the perfect play call for New England, as you see Tennessee has multiple routes going right to the middle of the field. However, they're going to be a little bit lucky with a miscommunication here. Dion Lewis is in motion, and since it's a man coverage, Donta Hightower is in charge of covering him. However, Hightower doesn't want to let Mariota know that they're playing man coverage, so he's going to wait until after the ball is snapped to run over to Lewis. The initial play design has Trey Flowers dropping back into coverage. However, he sees Lewis wide open in the flat and goes over there to guard him. It's a play that an experienced linebacker might not make, but since Flowers is a defensive end and is not used to the situation, he ends up running over to cover Lewis as well, leaving 2 men on Lewis. This leaves Devin McCourtney as the only Patriot playing zone. However, since New England still has a man in zone, Mariota's going to have to figure out another way to clear off the middle of the field. The offensive line does a good job on this play and allows Mariota to run to the outside. Here McCourtney basically has no choice. He has to trust his defenders behind him and make sure Mariota doesn't run into the end zone. However, Smith's able to win his battle and get pretty open, and Mariota's able to throw a relatively easy touchdown. At first glance, it could just look like a mistake from the Patriots, but in reality, it's the Tennessee Titans capitalizing on a mistake. It was a pretty intelligent play by Mariota, but this play is going to be even more intelligent by him. What you see on the screen are the routes that the Tennessee Titans will be running. The main route you'll want to look at is Anthony Firkster, as he's going to be the one who ends up getting this pass thrown to. Right off the bat, the Patriots have a linebacker way over to the top of the screen. This is pretty much a dead giveaway that they're playing man coverage. Now, there's still a couple of different things they could be doing. They could be playing just the standard cover 2 man. However, for that to happen, it would require defensive end Adrian Claiborne to play man coverage, which you can almost guarantee isn't going to be the case. They also could be playing a cover 1 hole like you saw in the touchdown pass I just showed you. However, that would require Kyle Van Noy to guard Firkster, and he would be very out of position. It's pretty clear at this point that McCourtney will be the guy guarding Firkster. And the way that the linebackers are positioned, it's a pretty safe bet that they'll be dropping back in coverage, meaning that anything towards the corners of the field should be open. At this point, Mariota knows exactly where he's throwing the ball, and he doesn't even bother looking anywhere else, as he's able to pick up a big first down. And speaking of a big first down, let's move on to a 1st and 20 play. Here, New England's playing what's basically a standard cover 2 zone. Tennessee's running a pretty standard zone buster for a cover 2 play. Their plus receiver, or receiver closest to the sideline, is going to be running a go route. Meanwhile, Corey Davis is going to run a post route, where he cuts just after the Patriots were playing zone. This is the read pass option for Tennessee. If it were a man coverage or a cover 3 zone, then Mariota would just give the ball to Lewis. However, since it's the cover 2 zone, he knows Corey Davis is going to be open, and he keeps the ball. At this point, all he has to do is hit Davis, who's wide open, and he's able to pick up a first down on 1st and 20. Say what you want about Marcus Mariota, but he makes incredibly quick reads, and that really helps him when it comes to run-pass option. While that was a run-pass option, let's just get to a standard run option. Here the Patriots are playing man coverage, and there's one player in particular you're going to want to keep an eye on. And that player is defensive end Dietrich Wise Jr. Tennessee's going to leave him completely unblocked on this play. Wise has 2 options. If he's going to try to stop Lewis, he has to follow the blue arrow. Because if he follows Dion Lewis rather timidly, Lewis is just going to run past him and he'll be out of the play. He could also follow the yellow arrow, which wouldn't allow Mariota to run to the outside. So now all Mariota's going to do is watch what Wise does. If Wise follows the yellow arrow, then Mariota will give it to Lewis and see how many yards they can get. However, if Wise follows the blue arrow, then Mariota will keep it to himself. As you can see here, Wise did in fact follow the blue arrow, meaning that Mariota can just keep the ball and he'll have plenty of room to run. The Patriots aren't a team that gets outsmarted too often, but the Tennessee Titans and Marcus Mariota absolutely outsmarted them on Sunday.
We like sports and we don't care who knows. From shooting hoops to the Super Bowl. We like sports and we don't care who knows. Football, tennis, hockey, golf. The game is starting, everyone is here. I got my snacks, my friends, and a beer.